Hi folks, here we are. Last night my Dahlia got nipped by the frost. It did get down to the mid-20s. Yeah, but you can see right up until then it was in bloom. I actually cut back a bunch of them. I'm gonna have them in the house in a vase because I knew it was supposed to get really kind of the lowest temperatures so far this season last night. So I snipped them, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. This is I always save the picture, right? So this is what they were looking like all up until yesterday. And I love them. I love them so much, so I want to save them. Saving them is a really easy process to do. The one trick is just making sure that they don't get too much moisture and rot, right? So that's really the only thing you have to worry about. So what you want to do with this is you're going to cut back, or I'm going to cut back the stems and just throw them over there. And there you go. And now, oops, I meant to grab a trowel. Now, planting dahlias is very easy. I started these probably early May in the pot that they're in the house, just like underneath a sunny window. Look at that. Look at all of those. I should have brought a brush so I could have brushed them off for you. So now when you buy your tubers in the spring, it's like maybe 2 or 3 per pack, depending on what type of dahlia you're getting. And look at this. This is just one. I've got more in there. But look at all of those. Right? All of these will produce a plant next year. How can you not want to save them, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a brush. I'm going to brush them all off. I'll probably let it dry a little bit because it's easier to brush the soil when it's not quite so wet. So a few days ago, we were pulling out my dahlias, and they were covered in soil, and I've let them sit for a little while, and now I've dusted them off with a little brush. You can see there's still a little more soil in there that I'd like to get out. Looking around, I'm trying to find an eye to show you, but I don't see any yet, which is not out of the question that they're there. A lot of times people will actually wait till the spring to cut them up and divide them because it's more obvious when you'll see the eye more obviously than you will today. So I'm just gonna dust them, give them another little clean, and here's the other one that I have. So now when I purchased this last spring, it literally was just, one tuber. So I mean, that's how much you can, that they grow throughout the season. So once I do my second dusting, clean them off, there's a couple of things I can do. Some people like to do a fungicide. This is a dust, so you would just sprinkle it over it, and that would inhibit any kind of fungus from growing on them, and certainly it's an easy thing to do. The other thing is you want to make sure they're completely dry before you put them in storage, and you want to check them periodically through the winter just to make sure any of them that seem to be rotting, you want to cut them off and get them out of there so that they don't infect the others. And a couple of different mediums that you can put them in. Some people like to use the red cedar. Some people like to use the perlite, and which is what I'll be using. And then peat moss is also another thing. Something that's going to just pull the moisture away. And you put them in. I put them in a milk crate lined with burlap. Then I put the medium down. I put these in. I cover them a little bit, and then I put them off in a cool, dark, dry spot. And again, check them periodically. And then come April, I pull them out and hopefully I'm gonna see the eyes and I'll be able to cut them up and plant them and get a whole new dahlia plant for next season. So stay tuned, maybe we'll have photos. All right, folks, thank you.